do you find the right mortgage lender? Not all mortgage lenders are created equally, and having a good mortgage lender or a bad mortgage lender could quite literally make or break your transaction. Hello, my name is Violet. I'm so glad you found me here. I'm a real estate agent living and working in the beautiful Twin Cities of Minnesota. I started this channel as a way to help buyers and sellers to and through the real estate process. So you need to pick a lender and you just don't know where to start. You've decided to buy a house and you're like, now what? How do I do this? You're in luck, because today we are going to talk about picking a lender to help you purchase a home. First piece of advice for you is to pick a local mortgage lender. Stay away from big box lenders or big banks and try and pick somebody who is in the community and who has a reputation in the community and who can help you locally. You're also going to want to pick somebody who deals with mortgages exclusively. You really want somebody whose time and attention and expertise has all been put into the art of crafting a good mortgage and understanding all the ins and outs of a mortgage. That's why I recommend a mortgage lender. You'll also find that when you are working with a local mortgage lender that you will get better just kind of upfront service. If you're calling a bank or one of those big box lenders and you have questions, it's pretty likely that you're going to be talking to a different person from a call center every time you call, and you're just like a number, and it's not going to feel good to you. And when you're going to make the largest purchase of your life, you really need one-on-one service, somebody who you can get to know, and somebody that is going to really want to get to know you and your unique situation. Another piece of advice I would give you is when you're looking for a mortgage lender, just shop around like you would anything else. You know, ask friends and family if they have a mortgage lender that they used. And when you are asking them, hey, do you have a mortgage lender that you use and you recommend? Find out why. Get really concrete examples as to why they liked working with that person and why they would use them again. Start going online and digging around, looking at reviews, and shop for them just like you would anything else in your household, any other big purchase. When I go to buy a vacuum, I think I probably research for a couple weeks. If you are working with a real estate agent, I would absolutely ask them who they use. Real estate agents form really strong bonds with their lenders, and the reason that they do is because your real estate agent and your lender are both the kind of key players in your overall transaction, and they have to work really closely together. So a lot of real estate agents have developed very good relationships with lenders, and they recommend these lenders because they know that these lenders have great customer service. They know that these lenders are going to work really hard to get the job done. And they know that these lenders are going to be available last minute if we need to ask them a question or we need a document from them. I would really trust your agent's recommendations. Hopefully they can give you 2 or 3 people that they've worked with and they like, and you can start going from there. You are not required to use any lenders that your agent gives you, but they really are where I would personally start. If you're self-employed, you want to make sure that you're working with a lender that has good experience working with self-employed people. You have credit issues. You want to find a lender that is really good at helping people repair and fix their credit. If you go out and you apply and you get kind of poo-pooed on by some lender, don't be discouraged. That is not your lender. There are people out there who absolutely love to help people with credit issues. They are out there and they can help you, and it's amazing what these lenders can do. A lot of them can, tell you exact steps that you need to take and almost tell you down to the day when you will see improvement on your credit. So if you're trying to fix your credit to buy a home, you really, really want to start developing that relationship with the lender very early on. Went off on a little tangent there. I should probably make a whole nother video about that. But I'm just really passionate about people who maybe don't have the best credit and who just need that little bit of help. So don't be discouraged that you Those lenders are out there. And if you need help, give me a call. I'll find somebody for you. When you find a lender that you think you want to work with, the number one question I want you to ask them is, how will I contact you? Will you be available to me nights and weekends? And if you run into a lender that says, hey, I work Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, I got you, run. That's not your lender. You need a lender that is going to hand you their business card with their cell phone number on it, and who's going to look you in the eye and tell you that, hey, I will be available after hours and on weekends. This is so important because usually after hours, after business hours, and especially weekends, is when you're looking for your home. And if we have a question before we want to submit an offer, or we need a document from them, we need to be able to get a hold of them on nights and weekends. So this is very, very important. How will I get a hold of you after hours and on weekends? And to that point, I just want to reiterate that you do want to shop 3 lenders, and the reason you are doing this is because you don't want to pay attention to just the interest rates. You really want to look at the fees that the lender is charging you to process that loan. That can vary greatly. I've seen $500, I've seen 1% of the purchase price. So you can imagine a $250,000 house can either be a $500 loan processing fee or $2,500, depending on which lender you go with. And lastly, your lender, just like your real estate agent, they should really care about your goals, your dreams, your wishes, and they should really want to get to know you and be willing to work with you and to meet you where you need to be met to make these goals happen. And if you're running up against a wall with your lender and they are not willing to educate you, and they're not willing to about who you are and what your goals are in this process, then find a new lender. You know, the couple points hit that it's taking on your credit, it's not worth staying with a cruddy lender. You should pick your lender, and it's important to pick your lender. Find a lender that's going to suit your needs the best. If you're in the Twin Cities and you do need help finding a good lender, or you would like a real estate agent, I would be more than honored to work with you. So again, please just send me a message and we can chat.